Good morning, everyone. Well, we haven't quite made it to the end of term. For that, we have to continue giving always of our best, of course, through to 4 p.m. this Friday. But I shall be seeing many of you this week for socially distanced get-togethers. Year 7 this afternoon, Year 5 and Year 6 tomorrow, Year 8 on Wednesday, Years 3 and 4 on Thursday, and Years 1 and 2 on Friday. And I know that meeting up in the school grounds in a mature, socially distanced way can be enjoyable and safe for us all. There are procedures in place in common with other schools and colleges. So we have, for example, temperature checks, self-certification forms to complete, and so on. This is, as we know, the new normal. That's a phrase, one of the legacies, I suppose, of 2020, new normal. It will be joyous to see you. Some of you I haven't seen in person for months. And I think my instinct will be to shake your hands or maybe even to embrace you. And perhaps it will be yours too. You may well want to embrace your friends. But this is where we have to be responsible. For we cannot embrace each other. We cannot touch each other. But we can show our affection and love for others. Now, there are many forms of greetings around the world. There is the handshake, which in normal times we like to be firm, but not too firm, not that horrible limp thing. If you're a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, there is the left-handed handshake, starting with the hand nearest the heart, and that's offered as a token of friendship. But the handshake we cannot safely do in coronavirus times. We can't kiss. In Italy, Spain, Portugal, they love kissing on both cheeks. Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland, 3 times, right, left, right. In France, they go kiss crazy. It seems to be kissing even 4 times now, or is it 3? I always get lost now when kissing in France. If we were in Greece, I'd kiss you and slap you on your back. But the kissing and slapping on the back, we cannot safely do. In countries like the Philippines, we take the hand of our elders and we put our forehead to their hand as a mark of respect, but that is touch, and we cannot safely do that. If we were in Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, some of the Persian Gulf countries, we might put our noses together. Rubbing noses, of course, is also a traditional Maori practice in New Zealand. But girls and boys, please, no nose rubbing. Increasingly common in the States and elsewhere is the fist bump, something we've seen Barack Obama do. And then there's the elbow bump, something we saw first in 2006, 2009 during the avian flu, swine flu outbreaks. But in COVID-19 times, we cannot really safely do this unless we are well apart and we don't touch. In India, of course, we put palms together, and this is the Namaste greeting, that lovely Sanskrit word, which means I bow to you. It's a beautiful expression that acknowledges the divine spark that's located in the heart chakra. It's an acknowledgement of your soul by my soul, and this is very beautiful. In that wonderful country, Thailand, we have the way slightly lower, I think, than Namaste, and putting our head down. We can certainly do the way or the Namaste. I'm trying to. In Tibet, well, some of you might want to introduce this. I'm sure you do. In Tibet, they like to stick their tongue out to say hello. But this, of course, is where cross-cultural misunderstandings can take place. And frankly, if you're meeting a person in the UK for the first time and you stick your tongue out, that's probably not advisable. But we shall all find our ways to greet each other in a courteous, kind, and respectful way. But I suggest a bow, a namaste, or a way. And meanwhile, the school is working very hard behind the scenes to prepare for various scenarios with a view to having you all back safely in September, albeit with some modifications to how we do things. We often speak of community at Hampton Court House and how we all have a part to play, and never has this been more the case than now in terms of our personal hygiene and in terms of respecting others' personal space and in terms of working together to ensure that HCH is safe for all. I think what I like most is the hug. It's the self-hug. You may, and this conveys my hug to you, and when I see you this week, I think this is what I'll be doing to you. But you're all free to choose your own safe sign of embrace. Have a good day, everyone.